Hello, Game Boys and Game Girls. I'm the Game Boy Guru, and welcome to 2018. It is January 11th, 2018, as I'm recording this, and it is my first video of the year, at least the first thing I'm recording, and I wanted to let you all know that I've moved into my new place. I'm still going to be uploading a couple more episodes of dramatic readings that I recorded at the old house. But this is a glimpse at the new place, and as you'll be able to see behind me, I'm starting to get some of my game stuff set up here. I've got a few consoles out on this shelving system. I've got more set up on some different things. I've got a TV there with a stand that's got a bunch of consoles out on it already, and I've got another TV there that's got my ColecoVision and my 7800 in that stand. I also have move over to the other side here so I can show you another TV with some additional consoles there. So I've got some stuff set up that I haven't had out in a while, such as my Atari Jaguar and my Panasonic 3DO FZ10 model. So I'm looking forward to having most of my systems in my collection out and hooked up so I can use them. So the first thing I thought I would do, and I got this idea from Zagnorch, so many thanks to him for giving me the idea and basically naming it, and that is re-unboxing. As I'm beginning to get out my game collection in the new place and kind of get set up, what I thought would be a nice idea would be to essentially, as I'm unboxing my games so I can shelve them and put them away, do a video showing those games. So some of the games I'll be showing you are ones that you've seen in previous pickups videos, but there's a lot of stuff that I've picked up over the years that either I never did videos on or stuff I've had for a long time, well before I ever had a channel or before YouTube was even a thing. And so I thought that would be a great idea to kind of show you guys this is where I'm at right now in this new place. This is all the stuff that I have. Plus, this will be great for insurance purposes so I can document all of my games to make sure that I've got proper insurance coverage for everything. So anyway, I thought I would start, of course, with my Game Boy games. So all my original Nintendo Game Boy games fit in this nice little 3-tier drawer thing that I picked up at Walmart here a few months ago. And so I'm going to just kind of go through and I'll take a drawer out and I'll flip through the carts and show you guys what I've got in said drawer. And then I'll move to the next drawer. And then the final drawer just has a handful of carts, mostly stuff that I've already done reviews on for my blog. And I'll have a link to that in the description in case you guys haven't checked it out yet. But anyway, let's get started. So, drawer number 1. Uh-oh. Assuming I can actually get the drawer out of here. It's not the easiest thing to pull these drawers out. Maybe I should have done this before I started recording, huh? There we go. All right, so drawer number 1. Let's go ahead and just get started. We've got Space Invaders, Konami NFL Football, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Mega Man 3, got Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. And if you can see the logo there, that is the Ubisoft release. Got Jimmy Connors Tennis. Olympic Summer Games. Arcade Classics 2 with Centipede and Millipede. Arcade Classics 4 with Defender and Joust. Kicks or Quicks, not sure 100% how you pronounce that. Double Dragon. Dr. Mario. Kirby's Dream Land 2. Yoshi's Cookie. Ren and Stimpy Space Cadet Adventures. Yep. Mega Man, Dr. Wily's Revenge. Boomer's Adventure in Asmic World. Kirby's Dream Land. Donkey Kong Land. Donkey Kong Land 2. And of course, Donkey Kong Land 3. Keep those all together. Mickey's Dangerous Chase. And let's see here. Mortal Kombat. Revenge of the Gator. Fortified Zone. Kirby's Block Ball. Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Super RC Pro-Am. Hyenkyo Alien. Operation C, great game. Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters. Killer Instinct. The Final Fantasy Legend. Godzilla. And these are all US releases unless otherwise specified. That Godzilla was actually the second pressing of that game. Pac-Man. Wario Land 2. And as the gray cart, this is the non-color version. Tetris 2. The Smurfs. And Hook. This is all for the first row. We got Dr. Franken. Breakthrough. Urban Strike. The Adventures of Star Saver. Boxel. Mr. Do. Ooh. Kirby's Pinball Land. Sports Illustrated Kids, The Ultimate Triple Dare, which I believe is a sports game. Tiny Toon Adventures 2, Montana's Movie Madness. Madden 95. Bubble Bobble Part 2. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. Faceball. Technically that's Faceball 2000, but you can barely read that part. The Lion King. Mole Mania. Dexterity. Game & Watch Gallery. The F-14 Dogfight Simulator, Turn and Burn. WWF Raw. This is a Chinese version of Elevator Action. You can see there on the cartridge the DMG-117 CHN. Bubble Ghost. Oddworld Adventures. Looney Tunes. Cork. Dig Dug. Spot the video game. DuckTales 2. Japanese version of Mega Man 2. Nope, I take that back. Chinese version. DMG-203 CHN. Bust-A-Move 2 Arcade Edition. Double Dragon 2. Batman Return of the Joker. Wave Race. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Back from the Sewers. Gremlins 2. Bomberman GB. DuckTales. Woo! Daedalian Opus. Japanese pressing of Kirby's Pinball Land there. DMG-K9J. And Jungle Strike. And that is all for the second row. Move on to the third row here. We have Fist of the North Star. Kingdom Crusade. Tamagotchi. Torpedo Range. Prince of Persia. Pinball Dreams. Pinball Fantasies. Batman. Golf from Nintendo. F1 Race. Burger Time Deluxe. Frank Thomas, The Big Hurt. Baseball game. Bases loaded. Ken Griffey Jr., Major League Baseball, and that is the not for resale version. I'm not 100% sure what this was packaged with, or if this was just a demo unit that was used in stores, but apparently it's reasonably common in the wild. In Your Face. Turok, Battle of the Bionosaurs. Alien 3. Brain Drain. Race Days. Paperboy. Cutthroat Island. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Wario Blast featuring Bomberman. Bionic Commando. The Final Fantasy Legend 3, and as you can see, this is the Sunsoft re-release. Battle Bowl. Tiny Toon Adventures, Bab's Big Break. Jeopardy, with over 1,500 new questions apparently. Lock and Chase. Tetris Blast. The Chess Master. This is a Chinese version of the Adventure Island 2, Aliens in Paradise, DMG-112CHN. This is Outburst. It's a Japanese head-to-head fighting game. I don't remember what the name is in the US. I want to say it's something like Rage Fighter. It has Rage in the name, I'm pretty sure, but I remember seeing reviews of it or advertisements for it. DMG-OBJ. But this did get a US release under a different name. I think it was Rage Fighter. Navy SEALs. Mickey Mouse Magic Wands, and this, as you can see by the gold stamp there, that is the million seller edition. Mysterium. Altered Space. Soccer Mania. And NFL Quarterback Club. That is all from the third row. Let's go to the fourth row here. On the downhill slide, we got Motocross Maniacs. Legend of the River King. Metal Masters. Kirby's Star Stacker. We have WCW The Main Event. The Cool Spot Adventure. Casino Fun Pack. This is Arcade Classics 1 with Asteroids and Missile Command. And this is Arcade Classics, but it's not numbered. It has Super Breakout and Battle Zone. This is Tasmania 2, It's a little hard to see the 2 there. It's kind of in bamboo, right over the top of Taz's head. This is Battletoads. The Ren and Stimpy Show, Vidiots, Caesar's Palace, James Bond 007, The Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle 2, and again you can see that's the million seller edition, the gold ribbon on it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Radical Rescue. Tom and Jerry. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land. The Getaway. Loops. Tesserae, I believe that's how you pronounce that. George Foreman's KO Boxing. Tecmo Bowl. The Incredible Crash Dummies. PGA European Tour. Mega Man 2, and I believe that is the second US pressing because it's DMG-W2-USA-1. And usually a game got a -1 when it was a second run. Disney's Aladdin. Mortal Kombat 3. Mercenary Force. Love that box art. Disney's Pocahontas. RoboCop. Pack in Time. Alfred Chicken. Super Battle Tank. Hyper Load Runner. T2, the arcade game. Casper. And College Slam. Now for the fifth row here, we have Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, which is fantastic that they made a Game Boy game for that. The Hunt for Red October. We're Back, A Dinosaur's Story. Got Roger Clemens, MVP Baseball. Pack Attack. The Infogenius Personal Organizer. One of many cartridges in that series. Spider-Man 2. Krusty's Funhouse. Monster Truck Wars. The Humans. Battletoads in Ragnarok's World. Blades of Steel. Zen Intergalactic Ninja. Battleship. Balloon Kid. Move some of these over here. NBA Live 96. Goal. Is my other copy of Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle 2. This is the earlier Kenko Seika release. Solar Striker, and that is my second copy of the game. My first copy looked like it had been chewed up by a dog at the bottom. I got a cleaner copy later. Jurassic Park Part 2, The Chaos Continues. Mortal Kombat 2. The Simpsons, Itchy and Scratchy. Reasonably clean copy of The King of Fighters 95. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Nobunaga's Ambition. Mickey's Ultimate Challenge. And this is DMGSZJ by Band Presto. And I want to say this is SD Gundam, if I remember correctly. It's a Japanese only, what they call super deformed Gundam. You know, with super small characters, big heads, similar to kind of a chibi style. We have Wheel of Fortune, Arcade Classic 3, Galaga and Galaxian. We have the Rugrats movie, Spy vs. Spy. Great Greed. Interesting name. Paperboy 2. NHL 96. Ultra Golf. Beavis and Butthead. This is DMG-AGAJ-JPN. It is the Japanese version of the Game & Watch Gallery. Got Out of Gas. And then WWF Superstars. Also have a couple on the side here. Got Joe and Mac. Double Dribble 5-on-5. Wordtris. Miner 2049er, which is an arcade conversion, I want to say. Something that was on a lot of earlier systems. In fact, I think I've got a 2600 version of that as well. Super Chase HQ. Track and Field. Nintendo World Cup. The Punisher, The Ultimate Payback. Pinocchio. Jeopardy! Teen Tournament. and Bill Elliott's NASCAR Fast Track. And that is drawer number 1. I've got a pile of games here I need to move and clean up before they fall over. That is drawer number 1. Drawer number 2 is not quite as full, so that one should go a little bit faster. Be able to burn through that one a little quicker. Drawer number 2. So, starting in the first row, we have The Addams Family, Q-Billion, Brainbender, Rescue of Princess Blobette, sequel to A Boy and His Blob from the NES. Snoopy's Magic Show. Oh, apparently I have 2 copies of Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle million seller version. Not sure why. World Heroes 2 Jet. Another curious fighting game. And again, Battle Area Toshinden. A lot of games ported to the Game Boy that probably shouldn't have been. NFL Quarterback Club 96. Hudson Hawk. Top Rank Tennis. The Simpsons, Bart versus the Juggernauts. Star Trek The Next Generation. Huge fan of that show. Madden 97. The Amazing Spider-Man. Bubble Bobble. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Disney's The Jungle Book. Japanese copy of Baseball, DMG-BSA, one of the launch titles in Japan as well, if memory serves. Lemmings. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Home Alone. Boggle Plus. Bart Simpson's Escape from Camp Deadly. PGA Tour 96. WWF Superstars 2. Tracks. Yogi Bear's Gold Rush. Skate or Die, Bad and Rad. Cliffhanger. Dead Heat Scramble. Ring Rage. Hattress. Choplifter 2. Quarth, Tetris Plus, All-Star Challenge, Super Scrabble, Iron Man Exo Manowar in heavy metal, and the game of Harmony. That is the first row here. Second row, we got Primal Rage, Speedy Gonzales, Battle Unit Zeoff, Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, Yoshi, Tetris Attack, Monopoly, Bo Jackson, 2 games in 1, Go-Go Tank, whoops, 4-in-1 Fun Pack, Small Soldiers, Panel Action Bingo, Earthworm Jim, Super Off-Road, Power Racer, NBA All-Star Challenge 2, Winter Olympic Games, Star Trek 25th Anniversary, Sword of Hope, Ultima Runes of Virtue, Bill and Ted's Excellent Game Boy Adventure, Mario's Picross, Pyramids of Ra, Shanghai, The Page Master, Swamp Thing, a second copy of Lemmings. I think I bought that because the other one was kind of beat up. Solomon's Club, Wild Snake, The Lost World, Jurassic Park, Disney's The Little Mermaid, Solitaire Fun Pack, 4-in-1 Fun Pack Volume 2, Batman Forever, Animaniacs, Dragon's Lair, The Legend, Pipe Dream. Apparently I have a second copy of Terminator 2, the arcade game. Wizards and Warriors, Fortress of Fear. And Buster Brothers. I'll go with the third row and a couple of random games here, and then maybe I'll do another video and show you all my loose game manuals. WWF King of the Ring. Final Fantasy Legend 2, and that is the original release, I believe. Vegas Stakes. Malibu Beach Volleyball. Jurassic Park. Toy Story. Here's the US release of Adventure Island 2, Aliens in Paradise. NHL Hockey 95. Race Driving. Street Racer. R-Type. NBA Jam. Tom and Jerry Frantic Antics. Ms. Pac-Man. Tiny Toon Adventures Wacky Sports. Barbie Game Girl. Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge. Mousetrap Hotel. Prehistoric Man. RoboCop 2. Popeye 2. Spider-Man 3. Street Fighter 2. This is the Flintstones movie. Technically, it doesn't say the Flintstones movie. It just says the Flintstones. But it is based upon the film. Laszlo's Leap. Bit of an obscure one there. And Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. That's all the games in the second drawer here. I'll just show off quick. The Game Boy Game Genie, complete with the little manual that comes out. Also a green Game Boy camera and a pink snake light that I've had for many years that I got when I got my my Game Boy Color. Okay, that is drawer number 2. Drawer number 3 is primarily just games I've already covered on reviews, so I'll just burn through those real quick and then show you a couple of the additional accessories I've got. So, Star Wars, Final Fantasy Adventure, and I haven't written the review for this yet, but I've played through it and am preparing to do that. Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle, which I recently recorded a video for. Flip Hole, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Jordan versus Bird 1-on-1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Follow the Foot Clan. There's that earlier copy of Solar Striker that looks like it's kind of been chewed on. Nail and Scale. Cosmo Tank. The Castlevania Adventure. Disney's Hercules. Donkey Kong, aka Donkey Kong 94. Very first game I reviewed. And very first dramatic readings video, of course. Nemesis. Pit Fighter. Tennis. Tetris, of course. Super Mario Land. Championship Pool. And I know there's more. The Billiards Congress of America presents Championship Pool. Very official. Gargoyle's Quest. And Play Action Football. Let's see here. I've got a couple of... Oh, I guess I got a couple other games in the back here. Yep. Baseball and... Do it this way. Alleyway, which I've also reviewed. Let's see, one last game here. Oh yeah, one last game that I was going to work on for a review, and that is Stargate, that I've had plugged into my see-through Game Boy Pocket. I also have 2 Game Boy Advance SPs, my AGS 001 Silver and AGS 101, I guess you would call it, I don't know what you call it, it's like a shiny metallic blue. So those are both of my SPs. I also have an Atomic Purple Game Boy Color that I bought new in the box and still have the box for. I have a Game Boy printer. And then I have 2 original DMGs. This one, with the front plate that has fallen off, is not my original Game Boy, but it is a Game Boy that I spent a lot of time playing as a kid because it belonged to my best friend growing up. Rather than buying a new glass plate for this, I just want to razor off the adhesive on both the back of the plate and on the Game Boy casing and just reattach it. I want to leave this one stock because it has sentimental value. The other DMG, oh, look at this. There's a couple more games hiding back here. Games I should have recognized that I covered. Let's see. Asteroids, which I did review. Radar Mission, which I also reviewed. And Metroid 2, Return of Samus, which is a more recent review. My other DMG is this one that some of you will remember I got from Zagnorch. It's in semi-rough shape. It does not have the front plate and does need to be cleaned up a little bit there. A little bit of adhesive needs to be razored off. But this one I plan on purchasing a glass faceplate for, and I'd like to try and clean this one up and then upgrade it with a bivert chip and the LED backlight. So that'll be hopefully my first Game Boy mod. That is all the Game Boy games that I have, and just a couple of Game Boy systems. I've got a standard Game Boy Advance somewhere that I'll show off in another video. But that's all that I've got. My other videos won't be quite this long because obviously with Game Boy games being so small and so many of them fitting in such a small space, there's a lot to go through. Most of my other boxes that I have don't have near this many games in them, so my other re-unboxing videos should go a lot faster. But if you sat through this whole thing, congratulations. Thank you very much for sticking with it and for watching the whole Game Boy collection. I've got a little over 300 Game Boy carts here. I'm working on the full US set, at least a full non-variant set. So it's 505, 506 games, right thereabouts. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like I said, I'll be having more of these re-unboxing videos as I get set up. I'll do a video and kind of show you guys the shelving set up in my game room and how that's all going to be. And maybe when I get done hooking up all these consoles and get everything going, I'll do another video, probably just film it with my iPhone or something, to show you what I've got and how it's all hooked up and kind of take you through it. And then once the game room is all done, then I'll probably do a full game room tour, just to quick show you all the shelves that I have and, you know, everything filled in, plus the additional stuff that I have to kind of decorate the room, all my game console boxes and things like that. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for playing, and game on.